Hello, my name is Mariana, and this is a reading for Sagittarius. So, Sagittarius, I've done your reading with a deck I made a few years ago. So the cards you're going to see are from this deck. So, well, I think you're in a really good place, Sagittarius, although I think you are a little bit protective. So, we start off your reading with the sun, and actually it was funny because when I was shuffling, the sun card was really, straightforward. It turned up like facing up towards me, blazing this light on me, and it has this it had this really good feeling of being shown by the light. You're in this really, it's a relaxing place, right? You're irradiating this sun through you. You're in a place where you feel like there is joy, there is pleasure, there is fun, there is this uh, warm atmosphere around you, and you're bathing in this sunlight and just enjoying this time, enjoying this. Well, maybe it's a phase of your life, right? But it's just such a gorgeous and refreshing energy and enlightening, and it feels like you're in a really good place. Like you're exuding well-being, right? You're exuding light. You're irradiating this sunlight from yourself. And so it was just interesting to me, well, because the way the cards communicate to me, it's not only by what I see in the cards or with the whole context of the cards together, but the way they come out from the deck when I'm shuffling, right? And so this card was all alone for a long while. I was shuffling and shuffling and shuffling, and nothing else came out. And I was just wondering with the cards, so, okay, so this is it, right? This is the reading. The entire reading for Sagittarius today is the Sun card. They're here and they don't want to leave. They want to stay here. They want to remain in this pleasurable, warm place, right? Because it's fulfilling. It's good for them, right? They are just basking and enjoying themselves in this place. And so right when I was thinking that about like not pulling any more cards, so this card came along with these other cards too. And so it's funny because as I was shuffling and nothing else came after the sun, and I just asked, silently, telepathically, about whether or not Sagittarius wants to move from this energy, because it feels good. It feels there is no pressure. It feels like you're in this place because you got yourself there and you just want to stay there, right? There is no hurry, there is no rush, there is no danger, there is no urgency around you. You're just enjoying this warmth, right? And so when these cards came along, we know the Eight of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Eight of Pentacles, right away I just saw yourself almost like in an island by yourself, basking in the sun, enjoying your own company, right? Not wanting anything else to fulfill you, completely fulfilled, completely happy, right? And joyful and youthful and all of the good things, right? But on your own. And not only on your own and not you know, making the effort to invite anyone in. It's what I was getting here. But also what I was seeing here was this wall. Because with this Eight of Wands and this Eight of Pentacles, I saw this wall. First, the wall that I saw was a really organic one, right? Because these Eight of Wands to me felt more like these really dense trees, right? That was blocking the access to your own self-made paradise, right? No one has access to your light, to your paradise, because you build yourself this boundary. But at first it was really organic, right? And the reason I feel like you built these trees around you to protect you is because the way that these Ten of Swords came to me was almost like this rain of arrows coming your way, trying to break this first wall, right? This danger or this threat or this these sharp objects, and they could be like sharp thoughts, sharp words, sharp people, sharp memories, right? That we're trying to break through this barrier that you built, such an organic boundary that you built, that they were doing the job so far. And as soon as, the way that I was seeing, as soon as these first sharp objects, first arrows, you know, made their way into your paradise, they could break through, they could pass through whatever boundary you have built yourself. I think your reaction to it was to strengthen these boundaries, was to, okay, so if an organic boundary like a tree is not enough, right, to hold back intruders or invaders or thoughts or people, words, whatever it is, inside your own paradise, right? Your own self-made paradise. I feel like you just knew that you would have to strengthen the walls. You would have to thicken the walls, right? To avoid these arrows to cross over to your side, right? And so the interesting thing is that the way, and perhaps you can see this on the thumbnail too, but it's funny because, so the first card, the Sun, was almost like this isolated treasure, right? Place that you have built for yourself, that although it may be beautiful and warm and full of light and full of joy, I feel like you're there alone, right? And there are people wanting, you know, to break these walls, because all of these minor arcana felt like this wall, right? But there are attempts to break the walls, and you are seeing all the attempts as an aggression, as an invasion, as an intruder, as something negative, right? But I don't think that is the case in every case. What I mean by that is that what I'm seeing in your cards is that maybe you have multiple people, different people trying to break in through your walls and into your sun, to share the sun with you, right? And maybe you're just putting all of them into one basket that is like this basket, right? Full of pain, full of hurt, full of negativity, right? But so who are these people that want to break in and keep you company, right? For different reasons, very different reasons. So we have the King of Cups, the Strength card, and the Page of Swords. So first of all, when this King of Cups came through, it jumped really gently. So yes, maybe there is someone, you know, maybe a partner, maybe a friend, maybe a parent that really, really loves you deeply and wants to enter your world, right? And they have good intentions. They have a good heart. They came really with this first barrier that you put up, the organic one, right? So the way that I was seeing was that this King of Cups has its own light, right? And he's trying to shine through the bushes, shine through this organic wall made of trees, although they could be dense. The effort this one is making to reach you is to also organically get inside, right? Trying to match your sun vibration. And so right after the King of Cups came the Strength card, right? And so I was just questioning whether or not this Strength card was also the same person as this King of Cups. And I don't feel like it is. I feel like it's a second one. And this one was a more defined person. Because the way that it came out, it was just staring at me as in a competition, right? As if it was defying me, like, who do you think I am? This Strength card was asking me. And because it was, okay, so each one of these three people, these three energies are associated to the barriers that you created. So because it was like this, so this Strength card, this character, this defying energy, this competitor, came with this Ten of Swords. So perhaps this one is the reason why you felt like you were being invaded, you were being so the way that it's coming through is that this one appears to present you with real threats, right? And so the way that this one was communicating to me their intentions to break through with really aggressive and sharp words, sharp attitudes, was that they are claiming that this sun that you have created for yourself is also theirs. So, because you see, the Sun card is the representation, well, in astrology, of Leo, and the Strength card is also a representative of Leo. So the way that I was seeing was this competition, right? You, Sagittarius, know that you were basking in the sun by your own doing, and this one feels like they have the claim on this sun by their own self right to be there, right? They're yeah, it's almost like they're claiming something that is inherently theirs and that somehow you have stolen. Let's put it that way, but you know, it's not that dramatic. It's just that they feel they have a claim to it. So they're just here to claim your light, right? And they could be aggressive, right, because of their approach. So this is the one who you're being really, really careful about. But you're actually, the attitude that you're having towards this one is not only towards this one because you're just thickening your walls to everyone else, right? And so the last character to appear that wants to be part of your island, of your paradise, is the Page of Swords. And this Page of Swords came through as a really playful and childish energy, like this. Maybe it's a younger brother or sister, maybe a cousin or a friend, or it's just this youthful, chatty person that wants to come and hang out, right? And so, because it was like this, also, I feel like you're in this place not wanting much company because you don't want to be, you don't want to be, well, I feel like you have found this routine of yours that fulfills you in every way possible. So now you think that you can self-sustain, so you don't need anyone. And this one doesn't get it, doesn't understand why you're being so sharp, why you're being so closed off, right? They just want to have fun with you. They just want to talk. They just want to have a good time, a good conversation, you know, maybe share drinks, play a game. They just want to have fun. They don't understand why you're being so so focused, so closed off is the way that it's coming through, right? And so I feel like you are in a good place, but maybe you're missing opportunity to share all of this light, all of this goodness that you're basking yourself in because you're too closed off by the threat of one person or one event or one memory that still triggers fear in you and the need to build yourself thicker walls, right? And so I just feel like in this part, you maybe open your eyes to see who are these people that want to be part of your paradise, right? And so I'm going to pull more cards to see what else wants to come through. And also I'm going to pull these astrological runes that I made as a final guidance. So if you want to come to the extended reading with me, I'll be happy to see you there. If not, I'll see you next time. Okay, bye.